Hi guys, welcome to my new video. Today's topic is about method statement. What is method statement? Method statement is a step by step, written documents as you are mostly using in construction site, oil and gas, except you are if the high risk activity as are ongoing. Method statement could be described like as how the work will be done safely, who will do it, the person not related the work they are carried out, who the person who will do the work, and what equipment requirement on the carried out work, and what hazard are exist and how they will be controlled. This should be also included in method statement. And one more thing should I discuss, that method statement carried out after the risk assessment. So both document must be matched during fill the method statement. Some key points we are going to discuss during the method statement. So now I have a format. Okay, so I will show you one by one how to fill method statement. This method statement is not similar for all projects, but this guide will help you fill method statement in your practical safety experience if you are working any places in the world. So this is basically help you to fill the method statement in one word. So let's see what is the format right now I have. You can see there is method statement is in the initial list I put company logo. So it is essential the voice company I made this. So it should be put for logo on the in there. Then see project summary name. Like I written here EBC project. This is just an example. There is not any project in around the world. This is just a simply I just put it. Then project name, you should project reference. What is the reference of the project? After you need to be asking your colleague and you need to collect the information project reference. Probably right now I'm giving RA, that is FL, that is 1200. This is reference I gave them, okay? So every project have a reference, you need to find the reference. Probably in the drawing there is the project reference you can find. So you can take the information from the consultation drawing or they are given in the reference. So that reference you should be given there. Then summary of project. Given little bit information about summary of project. What kinds of it is construction project, is oil and gas project, what is specific work being carried out, is a tiles work, is a electrical work, is a plumbing work, is a excavation work are going, what types of work carried out right now on the ongoing on the project. We should be discuss a bit about this. Site address is essential, must be where site is located. So it should be mentioned that site address is properly. Without properly put a site address, your method statement probably not accepted by the agency manager or who is the responsible for that. Started, what date it is started, and also finished date also an issue. Why date it could be issue? Sometimes start date and issue date would be similar. So probably sometime not. You should be ask them if there is any confusion from the contractor, subcontractor, from your side, is any confusion for the date, what date probably they will be started, and what date you made these documents. Sometimes it's similar, sometimes it's different. So you should be care about that. Document number, it is important to finding the document because in the project running there is lots of documents are need to be stored. So if you have proper document number, it is easy to find your documents. Then it is essential for provided company name. Which company are actually carried out the work, contractor number, who is the contractor and his number is essential, company address, number of worker supervisor, how many supervisors are working on the site. So it is essential to be mentioned there. The job title, what is the job title of the responsible person, contact number of the person, probably site engineer, site supervisor, safety officer, safety supervisor, operation manager. You should be given their name and their responsibilities on the project. And name of health and safety. You can see health and safety contact details is essential in case of an emergency. So name there. Probably one or two more safety officer, safety responsible person take responsibility on this project. So mention their name and their contact number in case of emergency. initially can contact them. Part 2, this another part is first aider person, name of the first aider person and contact of the first aider person also important. We see sometime make signage name first aider and contact number of the first aider given in the signboard or any other places for visible to worker and other people to know that first aider are available in case any incident or accident. Also, the method statement we should mention the first aider name. It is very good added number also in this, and location of first aid box. It is important to be mentioned location and first aid box, and it is essential given the address of nearest hospital. If there is a small hospital in your near project, you can mention them. Also, if possible, there is big hospital where it is also given details on that. And it is essential to how to design it assembly point or meeting point in case of emergency, how to people the way they can evacuate. So this is detail should be mentioned on the method statement to know people how they evacuate of the assembly point. And permit to work, probably you are working at height. Okay, you getting your permit to start the work. Also permit name, this permit is finalized or not. If not finalized, you cannot start work. So permit name also given. It is work at height, cold work permit, hot work permit, electrical permit. What types of permit are you taking? Given the name and it is finalized or not, make the mark. You can see, you can make mark here. And training, the staff training, probably work at height people are already competent, they have experience, knowledge and training. Isn't it? If not, cannot allow the work. So don't have training, go provide them training. Scaffolder need to be they are certified scaffolder, they are certified erector. So if they not, need to be given train to them start the work. So staff training is requirement or given the details on their equipment. What types of equipment are using on this work? That is international standard recognized or not. Okay, so given the details of the equipment, what is needed on the work, that should be included. And personal protective equipment, probably you are working at height, you can see a hard hat. It is essential while we are work at height. Safety boot is also essential, high visibility jacket also essential, safety gloves also essential, eye protection also essential. So yeah, eye protection also essential. Regarding hearing protection, probably you are working at height, there is level of noise is probably below, so hearing protection right now not essential. Respiratory protection also not essential. For identifying and managing risks, this is the very essential part of the risk assessment, how they are carried out, what is the step they are following. Okay, so induction, actually for the induction we not needed any equipment. Hazard, there is no unfamiliar, because before start work induction training is important. There is only there is given briefing about the safety, giving our welfare facilities, given primary information about the site, hazard about the site. So starting induction training is essential. Number 2, what material they are using? Scaffolding. They are using scaffolding material, but or scaffolding kits are is need to be given. So this is the second step. And while you are working at height, there is fall protection is given or not, and people are certified. Those who are working in certified, these details you can mention here. That already I discussed, but in these areas, identifying, managing risk, you should be follow this step. Number 4 is install equipment at height, MEP, harness, falling tools. Okay, use tools, linear and sequence zone. This information you need to be put. Number 4 is a housekeeping or dismounting tools. Finish the work, you need to be remove all these things. And what equipment you need to be doing this hand tools. This probably there could be tripping hazard while you are working or housekeeping the areas. So what is the control measures, derbies and safe material handling you should be followed. So this is the identifying, managing this information you can include it. And some other information you also can mention while working at height. There is bad weather condition, if the rain is coming, so there is slippery surface, there is contact of electricity of short circuit. It should be considered while you are working. A rainy season, it's the most, the rain are coming, so I should recommend it to stop the work during the heavy rain, because during the heavy rain accident occur is working season rate is very high. So during heavy rain also hot season, very hot season, while 45 degree up to the core temperature, you can also stop the work. My suggestion. And it is if you are Middle East, it is also recommended by the Middle East country. It's also recommended by ISO and other international standard. Core temperature is very high. Stop the work. So there is, for the core temperature, there is another discussion we need to be make another video for that, and we'll make another video for that. Until then, tata, bye bye, Allah Hafiz.